Yeah, I'm gonna do that every video. It's gonna be grating and annoying every time. There you go. Welcome to the next day of 60 Minutes to Lose. Today, it's Chubby Cherub, a game that I know remarkably little about. I know it was developed by Tosei and published by Bandai, and I know that it is generally considered one of the worst NES games. It has made multiple people's worst games lists, so, you know, I'm excited. Let's see what the deal with Chubby Cherub is here. Okay, immediately, jump is mapped to B, which is a mistake. Anybody who does that is, you know, a fool. Alright, we've immediately been assaulted by a dog, so that's where we are to start off with here. We have a power gauge. I'm not sure what it means. Oh, I see. It must allow us to fly, but it's a little janky, admittedly. Okay, well, I can't even pick that up, whatever that is. Get this onagri here, however you pronounce that. Get the P, whatever that is. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something. This game controls abysmally, like really badly. It's hard to even like explain how bad it is. Like, I've got the controller tracker, and that's like the best I can do with it. I just want you to know, though, everything, it's just awkward. Like, it feels like things barely work. I still don't know what the criteria for being able to, shoot apples from your mouth or whatever it is you're doing is. So, okay, before I even go any further with this, no, they're hearts, I think. Before I even go any further, I'm really wondering why this game even exists. Like, obviously Chubby Cherub, to the best of my knowledge, is not a licensed property. It's not particularly cool looking, like this isn't gonna get the kids excited. The controls are so bad. They're just so rigid. It's like, yeah, you can at least control your jumps in midair to a degree, but that alone doesn't make your controls good. Alright, we just gotta get out of here, you know. I think... I don't think anything. I don't even know what, like, I'm trying to say, because everything about this game is so... so off. And now I gotta sneeze. Nothing worse than that. I mean, you know, at least you can't mistake the whole mechanic of collecting fruits, right? It is a little awkward, though, because you do have to collect them specifically with your mouth. Like, if you're not using your mouth, you just don't pick them up. You saw that earlier in the episode. Excuse me? I tried to pick one up and nothing happened. Okay. This appears to be the end of the stage, but, oh, gosh, I'm sorry about that, but that had to happen. Man. Jeez. So I had to get whatever that was. Wish I could tell you what it was, but that was what that stop sign was there for. It was like, no, you gotta collect this food. The game ain't so bad while you're flying. It's the ground controls, you know? That's when things get just obscenely bad. Like, the jumping is floaty, it's somehow both floaty and rigid at the same time, if that makes any sense. I know those are, you know, kind of opposite, descriptions there. Sure, let's pick up the power block whenever we can. Okay, wait, hold on. It says one food. It still says one food. I was wondering if the food wasn't maybe, like... Come on now. Okay, I'm still not sure how to start flying. It appears to be luck. Ah! Destroyed by the dog's bark. Stage 1, part nerd. game over. I don't know what's going on in this game. This game never had to exist. Like, for real, what? Why Chubby Cherub? I mean, we're clearly a cherub and we're eating food, so that makes us chubby, but why from the get-go any of that? Like, it's right off the bat, just a very strange premise for a video game, you know? Okay. Nope, that's right. Yeah, so when you fall off of platforms, you don't, like, fall at the angle that you would think you would. No, you just fall directly off in just a straight down angle. Which is to say, not an angle at all. Hitting the doggos with your, whatever your attack is notably more difficult than it should be as well. Like, it feels like you have just not enough range to make it happen. See, like this right here. How do you even handle this? Well, now I can't shoot again. Okay, GAU on the top was 1, so is that how many shots you have at your disposal? We're at GAU 0 right now. Now we're at 4. Okay, now we're at 3. So at least we know how to determine when we can shoot now. I just don't know how you refill your... I assume that stands for gauge. Okay. Do we have to get the lollipops? I'm thinking the lollipops are probably a big factor in that, because when we ate that, we got 4. So I'm assuming, using all basic logic here, that is in fact the criteria. Ah, gosh. I'm thinking that it's best to just jump right over those and ignore them. Because those ones that, like, bark at you, sending their little bark balloons at you, bark bubbles, whatever you want to call them. I don't even know what I'm saying. This game is causing me to say very strange sentences that I wish I would have never said. It doesn't help that we're playing as a completely naked cherub, you know. Thank God it's not anatomically correct. I would mention playing Bubble Bath Babes, but that is an unlicensed game, so probably not gonna touch it. Nah. See, I tried yet again to get cute with it. Now I'm down to no lives, which makes me just kind of think that I should start over. That's probably for the best, right? Yeah, I gotta listen to myself and ignore that dog. It's not worth getting that one extra little fruit. Yeah, that's right. I'm a man who will forsake the bonus points. See, like right there, I had to drop just to eat that. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I mean, they look more like glasses than anything. Come on. Okay, we got rid of that dog, if nothing else. Like how our only enemy so far is dogs, too. Like, what did dogs ever do to you, Chubby Cherub? For you to get so, for you to have to get so violent with them. I mean, I'm a cat person anyway, so, you know, no skin off my back. Controversial statement. Alright, let's eat the sunglasses. Nah. Again, best off just ignoring that dog to the best of your ability. Your flight is definitely limited by your power gauge, but it doesn't appear to be a big issue. Interesting. So this thing, whatever this is, spawns when we eat all the fruit on the screen. And thus, we can now progress. But we're still on stage 1. What? Hold on for just 1 second. What kind of video game is this? To where you can crash directly into an enemy's falling corpse, an enemy that you have already dispatched, and that kills you. I'm not at all okay with that. Ooh. Have you ever seen a game where an enemy's dead body kills you? I haven't. Until now. So there, if nothing else, we've gotten to experience something brand new. Something brand new and horrendously cursed, yes, but brand new nonetheless. Okay. How do you get past him? How do you get past the big old woofer? You can see why this may not be the greatest video game of all time. If nothing else, I mean, it's not a good game, but I'm at least glad to be playing another game based on, like, level-based progression. You know, it's been a little bit. In these early NES games, usually it's like, here's a stage of the exact same thing you've been doing. So, you know, Chubby Cherub, you're not the greatest thing on the planet, but at least you've got levels. Which is a very, very, low bar to be asking for at this point, but, hey, you know, we haven't gotten into the, glory days yet. Once we do, there's gonna be some good stuff, I promise you. Just still got these growing pains, though. Once Konami gets on the scene, and once Capcom starts actually developing their own games, you'll see what I mean by that, shortly. Oh, what's this? A, veritable buffet. Ah! What is that? That's abysmal. I'm an enemy of that. You just spawn an enemy right when you pick up a fruit? That how you treat the players who play your game? It is how they treat the players who play this game. You just saw it there. Undisputed proof. Alright. Alright. Just chill, you know? It's alright. You've determined that this is a game that is out to get you. How do we fly? Oh, I feel like I had it there at one point. Okay, do I just have to hold B? Is that all it is? That's what it felt like. Yes, okay. You do hold B. It just took me far too long to figure that out. I guess, you know, that's intuitive enough. I can't be angry about that choice. It makes enough sense. Alright, back to here, you know? As with all NES games, it's just about doing slightly better every time you play it. That's where all the actual length of these games lies. Oh no, only 2 more shots. Good thing we got this lollipop down here. I am slowly figuring out, you know, the game's mechanics and its systems. They're just not all there. It's a very awkward game. Ooh. Okay. Don't like this guy here. Let's just go over him, see if we can avoid him. Okay, we're good. Go under this one, you know? Again, if you can't beat them, avoid them. Still collect the fruits. It is still an old NES game. It is still all about the points. Okay, now this time we want to not get eliminated by a dog. We found the kid. Who's the kid? Who's the nerd? Was that part of the plot? I'd have to see him. Oh, now we're on stage 2, part ninja-looking guy. Alright, so now that I know you can fly and that there's really enough food to keep you going for a long, long time, you know, may as well just keep doing that. Let's see, once you learn how to actually fly, then the game starts getting a little more trivial. Now we're just flying around collecting fruits. Although this stage seems, you know, a little more dumbed down than the last one too. Not a whole lot to this one. It's the barks. It's the barks that you gotta watch out for. Yeah. See, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, there's gotta be a tactic to it. It's almost a guarantee that there is, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I'm not your elite level Chubby Cherub gamer at this point. I don't make a living streaming to 30,000 people on Twitch a good game of Chubby Cherub every now and then. Oh, see, like, their range is the same as ours, and that means you can't get them. I suppose you could argue that that's fair, but no, video games shouldn't be fair for the bad guy. Because then it just means it's less fun for you. Hey, look, 10,000 points, we did get a life back, so that's good. At least they give us that much. Oh god, yep, saw that coming. So we get one more try since we did get that extra life here. That was... boy. I probably shouldn't have made it out of there alive, if I'm being honest. Immediately, I'm internally comparing this to Tag Team Wrestling and Urban Champion, and I do think it's a better game than both of those. Because again, at least there's more to do. Like, yeah, it's nothing great, but Urban Champion is just kind of a whole other level of, nothing. That is what Urban Champion is. Urban Champion is nothing. Urban Champion is like a fever dream that you don't even want to admit exists. Chubby Cherub, you know, it's at least got level design. Wow, what a terrible way to go out. And of course there's no continues. That's fine, you know. That's not fine. You know what? I'm actually just gonna pull a full reset there. I don't want to lose a life to the literal first enemy. Thank you. I was gonna say, you gotta beat him there. You gotta rush him. Okay, we can shoot through this solid block here. That's good to know. That means if the game logic is consistent, which is a big if, you should be able to shoot through any solid blocks. Yeah, for some reason, you know, I'm not willing to trust that the game has consistent logic to it. Call it a hunch. Yeah. Just ignore that pooch here, too. Just gotta know when to give up on the prize. We're a Chubby Cherub, but we don't want, you know, like, child onset diabetes or anything like that. Maybe that's exactly what you're looking to get in this game. New speedrun category, diabetes percentage. Percentage? Diabetes percent. That's the word. Getting a little greedy there, trying to get that fruit, but hey, you know, so sue me, I'm a chubby boy. Yeah, now that I'm getting it, it's not the worst thing I've ever played. I think it's a little rash to call this one of the worst NES games of all time. It's odd. It doesn't have to exist, that's for sure. It's arguably one of the more pointless NES games out there. But it's not the... Then that shit happens, and I think maybe it is the worst. Like, way to just, kill any goodwill that you had with me there, Chubby. When are we gonna see, Chubby Cherub himself in Smash Bros? Chubby for Smash, man. Asked nobody ever? Alright, back here. Don't get dunked on by the dog. Alright. We passed the stage. That's better. Give me those points. Need to get to 10,000 and get one of those lives back, you know? We're desperate for lives here. How else do you proceed? Unless you get your stockpile going. We'll get there. Oh, that one's a barker! I probably could have been able to tell from the color of its coat. That's the word I'm looking for. No, because the darker ones do it too. Oh, great, so it's inconsistent. You can't necessarily tell which type of dog it's gonna be. That's great. Those are the little details that just add up to a game being worse than it should be. Oh. There you go, an analog stick actually doesn't work bad. You know, despite, again, the NES not supporting any kind of analog control. Okay, just... Ah! No, he caught us! Oh! Thought I could have gone past that stage, but no such luck. And now my soul just kind of leaves my body as I continue. There we go. There we go. Circle up around him like that. Now, we just gotta hope he doesn't catch me again. We're good. We have bypassed the evil bulldog. And now we got the little yapper. It's alright. No, it's not alright! He sniped us! Did you see that? Absolutely ludicrous. Absolutely unbelievable. Chubby Cherub, folks. For all of you who have heard of this game before, congratulations. For all of you who haven't heard of Chubby Cherub, you're welcome. Now it's part of your life forever, and something that you cannot unsee. Which, you know, again, you know me, the video game idealist. I'm here all excited that I get to play Chubby Cherub. I mean, I wasn't really dreading this one. I was, you know, mostly because I knew so little about it. I saw, like, a video on it once, and past that, that's the extent of it. So, and it had been a while since I'd seen that video too, so, you know, I'm going in more or less blind. Though, to be fair, there's not a lot you can really spoil about, any NES game, really. Got him. Of course, that one doesn't bark either. I've at least memorized that much. That one's not a barker. Has that happened yet? Has there been a Spider-Man comic about Peter Parker? This is Peter Parker, but you slap a B emoji at the start of his last name. Alright, let's avoid the bulldog. Just seems like a sensible thing to do in this scenario. But as long as you got the ammo, you know, may as well blow a few dogs off this earth. Take that one out of context. Min-max your points, you know. Oh, it tried. It tried. Cover! And it's all luck, too. You never know when you're just gonna get dunked on by a dog. I don't know if this is invincibility or not. It is. Okay. It is some very brief invincibility. What is with the angle of that? You know, you would assume that you have to aim everything else up in accordance with your head. Except for your shots. No, those come out of, like, your torso. So again, you know, it's the little things that add up to just make it a not wonderful experience. You could go back and probably, like, redesign this game from the ground up. Like, you could keep most of the mechanics the same, keep the level design pretty much the same, but if you just, like, reworked, like, hitboxes and stuff like that, you could probably improve this game by quite a bit, actually. It's not like an irredeemably terrible game. It's just kind of like a normally not very good game. And believe me, there is a distinct difference. Played a lot of mediocre games, but it almost takes a level of skill to create a truly terrible game. I hate the snipes. You'd think that I would just learn by now what their range is and avoid it, but come on, playing well? That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here so you can see it and have some banter over the top of it, you know? Narrowly avoided him that time, though admittedly we probably deserved to get yoinked right out of the sky. You filth. This game is not going to endear me to dogs. Well, at least I've seen this first level's layout about 1 million times. That's hyperbole, obviously. Not that many times. In case I really had to clarify that. You'd think that you wouldn't have to, but boy, I have seen some comments on the internet in my day, and let me tell you, some people are dense. That's not to say that I cannot be dense ever. No, 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 no. You'll not hear me pretend that I'm perfect. Get out of here! Remove yourself from my sight. Just awful. Yeah, again, rework the hitboxes. I don't know if you'd necessarily be onto something with this game. Ah! But it would be a little more palatable. But again, what was the competition, really? What else were kids gonna buy? They didn't have a ton of options. You see something called Chubby Cherub, you go, oh yeah! Mom, that looks super cool, said no child ever. It's not like Bandai was, you know, the mega machine that it is now. Maybe they were, I don't know, but, oh, you hear the words of Bandai now. Well, I guess now it's Namco Bandai. Bandai as a singular entity is kind of a little more of a non-factor. Got him. Not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous about that. Wait. Tactical power-up usage. I am only just now realizing that I can use a lot of these P power-ups much better than I have been. Take it. I was the idiot the whole time, turns out. I mean, the game hasn't been great this whole time either, but, no, I've been making this far more difficult than it has to be. It gives you enough of those power-ups to where you should be able to use them for a good deal of things. No power-up this time, so okay. Eat my words here. But then you watch this. Again! The corpse blocked my shot! I was onto something there, and I was robbed. Leave it to this game to have invincibility that doesn't even remove the enemies from your sight. Okay. Not quite. Not quite. We'll get there. But you're seeing what I'm getting at with the power-up. See? Like here. Got the big bulldog. He's a scary bastard. That's why you just, yeah, okay. Alright. It adds, I feel like it would be, kind of overstating it to call it a puzzle element, but, it kind of is, you know? Saying, alright, here's your one shot of invincibility. How are you gonna use it to your advantage? That time I kind of, you know, I got cold feet on that one. This, though, there's no excusing this one. Oh. No, 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 no. I already know your tricks. Okay, we found the nerd before things could get too terrible. Thank God for that. Look at that! That's a decently high score by the end of stage 1 as well. We haven't hit 10,000 by this point yet, so... we're changing the world. Dunk on the bulldog there, just for the sake of getting some extra points. We're learning. We're learning. May as well collect it. I don't think we'll be able to utilize it against this dog here, but, oh, we can utilize this one, though. I have the power. Undeniably. You know, it's such a basic thing, and yet I didn't even consider it. It took me so long to put 2 and 2 together and say, hey, wait! I can make this whole game easier. Because it gives you a ton of power-ups. It feels like they spawn every, like, 3 fruit you eat. Okay. Okay! Look at this. I'm so proud of me. I'm not proud that it took me half an hour to figure it out, but I'm proud that I figured it out eventually. You know, again, it's just the kind of game you just gotta figure it out. You gotta figure out that it's not worth even being on the ground. Just fly the entire time. Anything other than flying is a total waste. Made it out to sound like I said not a total waste. Make no mistake. I meant the opposite. Ooh. Okay, that's slightly spookier, but we can make it through regardless. Yeah, we're good. Okay, okay. We got a bird this time ruining our life. This is heinous. This is heinous! God! Oh. How mildly frustrating can you get? I was getting cocky, I was feeling all clever. Now the game has brought me back down to earth. Okay, okay. In a perfect world... Oh, that doesn't happen. In a perfect world, you'd never see something like that occur. We can't even shoot the bird! How do you even get past the dogs now? Can you... We can't... Oh! That's how you get past the dogs. Oh, look at them! They're out for blood! What is this? World of terrors! Did we run? Oh no! Once you hit 20 on the clock, it's game over. Okay, well now I know that much. The time does in fact matter. Why does it start at 8 on the clock then? The enigma of Chubby Cherub will never quite be apparent to me. See, just when I thought I figured it out, it pulls some arcane garbage like that on me, and then I'm just wondering what world I've even entered. Okay. The strat now is you speedrun it. You set a casual Chubby Cherub speedrun world record, the likes of which has never been seen because nobody else has bothered to speedrun it. That's not true. If it's an NES game, someone has speedrun it. Doesn't have to be a good NES game. Doesn't even have to be a good speedrun game. Somebody has definitely tried it. It doesn't even have to be NES specifically. If it's just an old game, someone has given it a shot. I mean, just look at Darby and setting that world record for Alf. It's not a particularly good game. It's not a particularly good speed game, but dang it, the mad lad did it anyway. That's how you eliminate dogs. Like an absolute pro. Alright. RNG, be with me! RNG, be with me! Why is it random? Why? It's so frustrating. Like, I hope that it comes across in video with the proper amount of horrors as it feels in real life. Like, it doesn't help that you can only shoot forward. If you're not facing them directly, good luck. Thank God we got to him eventually. Ugh. How miserable. I'm still not prepared to say it's one of the worst of all time, but boy, it's not very good. But it's giving me more to do than our past two attempts. The past couple days have been monotonous. I can say that with confidence. So if nothing else, Chubby Cherub, you're a welcome break in the monotony. Why not? Excuse me, what? Okay. There we go, just downed half my shots there because he kept shooting the wrong way. And, I don't know, maybe I was inputting something wrong, but that really does sincerely feel more like, the Chubster himself was just kind of, deciding to shoot whichever direction he wanted. Maybe I'm just whining about nothing. It's certainly possible. I'm not gonna claim that that's an impossibility. Ignore him. Go over. Get the cake, though. That's a solid 50 points. See? That gets you an extra life right there. You don't say no to extra life cake. Not in this context. Not in any context. When would you ever say no to extra life cake? Oh, you bastard. Okay, we're going for it. Okay, that... I'm chalking that one up to pure luck. So it would make sense that we get none of it after that point. I'm at least glad that, you know, I mustered up the brain power to figure out to utilize those power-ups in a more meaningful fashion. You are so awful. God. I need to find a decent way to counter that, because that... I have yet to find the proper window. And I've gone through that song and dance a couple times now. Okay, how about we start from the very, very top, right? There we go. We got him. We get to see stage 3. Boy, that is kind of dire. Oh, Oh, now we gotta find Red Gal. The star of RedTube. That's a joke for the adults. Great, now birds are a regular part of the fray. I was looking forward to it. I really hope I see more of the invincible birds. I said it before, with Popeye. Not a fan of the whole invincible enemy thing. I like being able to dispatch of things. But I get there's a market for it. I get that my opinion is not always the prevailing opinion. You know? Obviously, I'm gonna think I'm right about my own personal opinions, but that does not mean that is objectively so. Alright, leave me, bird. Not so bad here, just gotta hope that I don't get outsmarted by a couple birds that have extremely simple movement patterns. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case, so that's fortunate. Perfect time for that power up. But again, they're very frequent. Do we get another life at 20,000? I would love for that to be the case. So many birds. Good. We're close to that 20,000 mark, so we will see if we're blessed or not. Nope. Oh man, what is with these early NES games and just kind of like denying you those pleasures? Ah! So that's an actual boss fight, which is intriguing. We'll have to see if I can get to that point again, because I get what you're going for there. I just dodged the bombs poorly, mainly because I had this outrageous thought that maybe the bombs would have to pay attention to the layout of the level and actually stop on a platform, but no. Why would I think that for a minute? Right. Well, now that I know we only get an extra life at 10,000, I'm a little less gung-ho about the pointage here. And as long as we don't completely muck a run up right out of the gates, it shouldn't be hard to reach that point. But as it is, you know, it's just kind of autopilot getting back to that point here. I mean, I'd like to think it's autopilot, but I've struggled to progress in this game so much that maybe it's not quite as autopilot-y as I thought, you know? But yeah, as long as we just progress, we'll eventually hit 10,000. Which is, in fact, the number of forests in Minnesota. Okay, I got a little cheeky there, but I wasn't punished for it, fortunately. This dude is out of here. You know, a nice 200 points for deleting the bulldogs. Not bad. Like, the game feels like a super scuffed shmup now, since I'm just flying and shooting things. Hey kids, you want Section Z? Well, that's too bad. We couldn't afford it, so here's Chubby Cherub instead. Thank you! Oh my god, I was like, if this is gonna be in the last window, I'm gonna complain on the internet. For all the people out there who are taking complaints about Chubby Cherub in this day and age. The Nintendo hotline might not be active anymore. God, imagine working for the Nintendo hotline. What a bizarre job that would be. We're just talking to children all day about how to find the 6th dungeon in The Legend of Zelda. Or how to beat the Turbo Tunnel in Battletoads. Disrespectful. That dodge. Nearing the free life. Well, not a free life, you do gotta work for it. The extra life, we'll say. That's a much more sensible term. Maybe that's why people have been saying extra life since the dawn of time. You ever think about that? Look at this. Stacked up with 3 lives. Now the Tall Order is just not getting murked in the final section of this stage. Again, that was daring of me. I'm surprised I didn't get absolutely spanked as a result, but hey, you take success where you can get it. Oh, jeez. Okay. The bulldog moving down was a definite boon to my survival. I will not doubt for a moment that that was a considerable advantage. That was the luckiest we've ever been at the end of that stage, without a doubt. I thank you, game. I guess we technically have 4 lives since going down to 0 counts as your last life. So there, we'll at the very least be able to hit that boss at the end of this stage. I'm fairly confident about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. All right, well, don't do silly things like that. I'm gonna strangle whoever decided to make the corpses live enemies. What's the point of killing them if they can still kill you, you know? You get what I'm saying? That dog had to go. That dog, I'm amazed, didn't send me into another world of abject terror. Yeah, give me that 10 points. No, it's not the value when you pick them up that matters. It's the value at the end of the level when it starts tallying up all the fruit you got. Then it's all like, yo, check out your bonus, man. Oh, yo, check out, I got killed by a tiny-ass pink dog again. The terrors of Chubby Cherub. Let me tell you something. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not about that. I'm not falling for you again. Oh, he wants it to happen, though. Is that a he dog or is that a she dog? I mean, it's pink. That doesn't mean anything. Okay. Made it this far. Should be just enough power to get him out of the way, and it was, just by the skin of my teeth. But you gotta go for it, you know. I've proven before that getting cold feet about it does not result in a better outcome. It's almost never the case. Yeah, you know, take that for the points, then go. Avoid that dog. Seriously, what is with dogs? They are, like, public enemy #1 in this game. Okay. What now? What is happening at this point? We ate the bone. Or we collected the bone, whichever you want to say. I'm not sure which is... No! The bomb got us! The dog was gonna bring the bone to the dude and then probably make a thing happen. Not going for it. Shouldn't have gone for it initially. I lucked out. Okay, do we got another phase here, or... No, that's it. Okay. Not that bad. That said, we're down to 1 life left, so, certain doom befalls us. I do know there are 12 stages in this game. I read that somewhere when I was just, getting a quick little refresher on the game. So, whatever that's worth to you. Alright, here we go. It's a bold attempt to make flight a little less, essential. Just put in a lot of impassable leaves, and the player can't just avoid everything anymore. I get what you're telling me, game. Watch me avoid it all anyway. I mean, you know, when you place enemies in such a way where I can just hold right. A little sad that, you know... Ah, no! I was able to get the power up by the skin of my pixely head. Quit dropping eggs on me now. But hey, you know, at least it's a change from dogs. Now it's the crows that hate me. We have switched to avian nemesis. That kills you?! Balloons are supposed to be bonus points! What?! Balloons aren't deadly? What have you done? Name me a game where balloons kill you. I'll wait. And don't say Chubby Cherub. Already know that, you dingus. If nothing else, the game's keeping me on my toes. It's a truly unique experience, but as we all know, unique does not always mean useful. At least we broke 25k, you know, that's something. Hasn't been a total wash. Alright. Just, you know, speed your way through these stages as fast as you can. See if we can even make it to that stage 4 boss, stage 3 boss again in the time that we have allotted. I don't know if it'll happen, but you know, you give it your best shot. Luck. Pure luck right there. Make no mistake about it. RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. It's a joke, as I was supposed to say RNGesus, and you know, I just forgot the sus part. It's the most Christian guitar chord of all time, G sustained. Thank you. Thank you for the quick nerd. The nerdification. Who am I? Am I saving people? Is that what Chubby Cherub is doing? Is he, like, bringing people to heaven? He's all like, yo, welcome to heaven, dog. Getting used to these stages and nothing else. Oh god, I'm getting used to Chubby Cherub stages. That's not a good thing. I hope none of you ever reach a point in your life where you get used to Chubby Cherub stages. But you know what? I actually do hope that you all get to that point. I hope you all look at these games and think, I want to give that game a shot. And then next thing you know, you find yourself trying a little bit of Chubby Cherub. Gaming is a social hobby, you know? It's always great having people to bond with about things such as these. That said, I don't expect it. Make no mistake. I'm still convinced that there's got to be some logic to how the power-ups spawn. Or how the P spawns, rather. Got our extra life, if nothing else, so now we can pretty much just bum rush it. Again, that was a pretty lucky turn of events there. He could have decided to reach up and snipe me. Will our luck end here? So far, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Made it there again. See, look at that. Under 5 minutes and we just rush our way to stage 3. We're getting the hang of this game. But, you know, with enough repetition, you'll get the hang of anything. That's how you get good at these games. You just repeat them enough. Until you get to the point where you've just memorized what happens next. No. The true deities of the NES world are the ones who can, like, reflexively play games they haven't played before. The ones who can just react and do really well. And those are the ones where you go, what are you? What are you made of? Where were you born? In what test tube did you come from? Run the joke into the ground. Alright. We're in this little do-si-do with the pink boy again. Absolutely perfect timing for that to show up. Whatever gets you through, you know? Oh boy. Yeah, he was still looking to give me some grief there. Looks like you do have a maximum of 9 shots at a time. We have not proceeded beyond 9. So, there you go. That's even more reason to not hoard your shots. Because eventually you'll just be wasting them. No, the bird! I cry. Cry every time. It's alright. We have our chances. Still got a little bit of time on the clock, too. Get me to the boss. I gotta prove it wasn't a one-off fluke. I don't gotta prove to any of you. I just gotta prove to myself, you know? That is, I believe, the checkpoint. No! Wrong button. I instead stopped flying instead of, you know... Excuse me? What? What? Is this supposed to happen? I'm not losing lives. Is there a way out of this? Is this intentional? I can't fly here. This has to be intentional, right? Okay, go down. No. Jump off this. Go down this way. Under here. It doesn't end. The more you play this game, the more confusing it gets. Oh. We're not losing lives in this. Is this a bonus area? Because, boy, it's the worst bonus area I've ever heard of in my life. We're gonna be stuck here for the next, like, 4 minutes in a bonus stage. Or something that I can only assume is a bonus stage. I don't feel very blessed with bonus type material myself here. What? Like, you're all seeing this. You're all seeing that I can't fly. I'm holding down B, but try as I may, you can't. Okay, wait. Okay. Alright. Good job. Good one. There, Chubby Cherub. Or Tosei, or Bandai, or whoever I gotta blame for this absurdity. This game is a fever dream. Oh, no! Alright, we get one more attempt here. We got a minute left. Oh, no! We fell into the bonus again! What is... it's unbelievable, you know? Not in, like, the most positive sense of the word either. Like, what is happening? Well, that's Chubby Cherub. What was that? Every time you think you're getting a grasp on what's going on, something else happens and just knocks you back on your ass. Okay, so what do I think of Chubby Cherub? Again, I don't think it's the worst game ever. You know, it's got a tiny amount of value to it. It's its own thing, you know. It's certainly a very early NES game, I can tell you that much. Just from the absurdity factor of everything, you know, it's janky, it's rough around the edges. It could use a lot of just kind of reworking, but gosh, I really don't know what to say about the game. You saw me play it for an hour. You draw your own conclusion. What do we got next on the docket? Oh, great. Tomorrow, as if tag team wrestling wasn't enough, now we've got Muscle. Now, you may be familiar with Muscle if you ever watched Ultimate Muscle, which I believe aired on Cartoon Network, I think. It's a pro wrestling anime from back in the day, and this is the NES game. So, great. Another pro wrestling NES game this early on, because the last one was so incredible. So, let's hope that Muscle is better than tag team wrestling. At any rate, thank you for watching as always. We'll see you next time.